Hello, my friends. It is Tip Tuesday, and I have almost no voice, but I am still coming at you today with some tips about building your online business or your podcast, which is obviously what I specialize in. I've realized that you maybe don't have time to watch 10 to 15 minute videos, so I'm really going to try to keep these to 5 minutes or less. We'll see if I can do it. Today, I want to talk to you about what I've learned from the Alison show. She's an online influencer. She has an Instagram account. She also has a brand school called Alison's Brand School, and she's one of my personal mentors. I've talked to you guys about the importance of having a mentor, and that doesn't necessarily mean someone that you need to meet with one-on-one and coach with one-on-one. You can also just find people that you look up to, that you can attend their events or buy their courses or listen to their podcast, and they can become your mentor. And that's who Alison is for me. I started investing in her work very early on in my podcast. I went to her workshop when I only had 3 podcast episodes aired. And her work has really influenced and transformed my show and the direction that I go. And I just found out that she is relaunching one of her courses today. It relaunched and it's on a flash sale price. So I wanted to tell you about it. I'm going to give you 3 takeaways of 3 things that I have learned from the Alison Brand School audio courses. She calls this course the ultimate guide to influencer marketing. So here are 3 things I've learned from that course. First of all, you need to set goals for how often you will reach out for collaborations or sponsorships. Set a goal of a number of times per week that you are going to reach out to someone and ask them to collaborate with you. Propose an idea for how you can collaborate. This is how you grow your brand or your podcast or your business. Now, we could be talking about paid collaborations where you reach out and ask them to be a sponsor on your podcast. Or this could just be that you reach out to them and ask to do a giveaway or to cross-post something on both of your accounts or to work together in some way. It could even be to have them come on your podcast or to cross-post on each other's podcasts. Basically, it's reaching out to people whose work you believe in and who have an audience that you believe would also enjoy your work, and seeing if there's some way that you can work together to promote each other, be it a brand that you believe in their product and you want to help them promote their product, or if it's a person that you want to work with and help promote them, their cause, their podcast, whatever it may be. We're already at 3 minutes. I'm never going to be able to do this. But the key with this takeaway is to set goals of how often you are going to reach out to people to collaborate. That is a goal that you can control, is how often you will reach out. That's something I learned from the Alison's School's audio courses, is that you can't always control how many sponsorships or collaborations you will get, because that's up to them to say yes, but you can control how often you are reaching out. That's a goal that's in your control, and it's also a goal that can get lost in the busyness of just running your podcast or building your business. I have gotten so caught up in just producing my episodes, posting on Instagram, that I haven't reached out nearly enough to sponsors who I want to pay to be on my show, or just to people that I want to collaborate with. I was really inspired on the Alison Brand School audio course that Lizzieography, who's a very successful commercial photographer, said. She has a goal that she reaches out to 2 brands per week. Even when she has plenty of work, she continues to reach out to 2 brands per week to just keep herself in that habit of pitching to people. And Joy Cho, who you may know as a very successful blogger and businesswoman, she's on the audio courses. She says that they pitch every single day to companies. You may think that Joy would just have people coming to her, which I'm sure she does, but she is also still pitching and reaching out to people she wants to collaborate every single day. So set a number goal of how many people you will reach out to per week to collaborate with you. Okay, takeaway number 2, and we're at 5 minutes already. Takeaway number 2 is that you need to court, kind of kiss up to or court the brands or the people that you want to work with by sharing their stuff for free. So you may think that you don't want to share anything unless they're paying you, but that's the wrong way to think about it. If you are constantly tagging the companies that you love, that you actually use in your day-to-day life, or sharing insights from the influencers or the people that you want to have on your podcast, tagging them, sharing for free out of the genuine goodness of your heart because you love their work, they're going to notice you and they're going to become familiar with your work, and they're probably going to be much more inclined to say yes to you if eventually you make a pitch for like a paid opportunity. This is something, again, that was brought up time and time again in Alison's audio courses. She also said that you can think of it as a way of introducing your audience, kind of warming them up to somebody that you may want to work with in a paid capacity in the future. Because sometimes people can worry that their audience is going to think that they're like selling out by getting paid advertisers. But if your audience is already aware that you love that brand, that you've been talking about them for a long time, your audience is going to see your paid advertisement as genuine. So for example, I love this company who makes these headscarves, Simple and Blush. So when I wear this headscarf, my post may not be about that, but I could tag them in my post. Just little things like that. My glasses are from Warby Parker. That's actually a company that I would love to work with. Like, I would love for them to sponsor my podcast in the future. So I should start tagging them in my posts and telling people how much I love them and kind of courting Warby Parker. Third takeaway. When you do finally start getting paid advertisements or opportunities or collaborations, don't try to hide that from your followers. So many times people try to kind of bury that little hashtag in there that's like sponsored. It's like they're embarrassed, like they're worried that their audience isn't going to like their post because it's a sponsored post. So they're trying to hide it. Alison says to be proud of the companies and the brands that you're working for. Don't try to hide it. Be straightforward and say, I love this company. I'm so proud to work with them. They're sponsoring my show. They're sponsoring my Instagram. And I think that you would love them too, listeners, followers, audience. And here's why. The brand is going to be way happier with you if you're not trying to hide, your collaboration with them, as well as it's going to come off as more genuine to your followers if you just own it and say it outright. So for example, I am an affiliate with Alison's brand school because I believe in her work so much. So I'm not going to try to hide from you guys and pretend like I'm not an affiliate with her. Like, I'm an affiliate with her. I get a affiliate payment when people buy her courses. And I feel great about that because I love her work and it's really transformed my business. And so I'm just going to tell you guys that up front, that if you buy her course through my affiliate link, I will get a small payment. So you will be supporting me and my work if you love my work. And thank you for that. As well as, like, I want to own the fact that I really love this woman and the work she puts in the world. And it has helped my business immensely. So buy her stuff. It will bless your business, and use my affiliate link. And regardless of if you buy her stuff, I hope that these 3 tips are really helpful to you in your work, in your collaborations as you're reaching out to different people or brands or businesses that you want to work with. So first of all, set a number goal of how often you are going to reach out to someone for a collaboration per week and stick to it, no matter how busy you are. That's something I'm going to be working on because I have not been doing that. Number 2, court the brands that you eventually want to work with in a paid capacity by tagging them authentically and genuinely and sharing about them even before they are a paid collaborator with you. And third, when you do start getting paid advertisements and sponsorships and collaborations, don't try to hide it. Just own it and tell your followers and your listeners how excited you are to be working with this company. Those are 3 insights that I gained from the Alison brand audio courses. I completely and fully recommend them. There are so many gems, so many more than just these 3 takeaways. So if you loved this, I'm guessing you are going to love her course. So I will put a link to it in the little comment area here. or it is in my email if you are on my email subscriber list. Thank you for being here. This was 10 minutes, not 5, but I hope it was helpful. Goodbye.